Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. So in this video, I'm going to discuss the review, or give my own review of the of this washing machine I've had since March, and give you all my pros, my cons on the machine itself. Apologise if my hand goes wobbly because I'm literally having to use my arm at the moment because I cannot find my stand, which I have no idea where I've put it. So, what I like about this machine, at first we go through all the pros. I like this big door. It's nice and big. It's actually a lot bigger than the frame is a lot thicker than previous like Hoover models that have been out on the market. It's nice and chunky as well. So literally, it's one of these pull. Like literally, there's no, as you can see, there's no literally. That's the handle. Well, the hole you just put, and obviously you just push and pull. No springy handles. What I do like is the control panel. Obviously it's probably mirrored because obviously because I'm using my front camera. Obviously you got the big dial, the display here. Obviously you got your touch. These are all touch. Obviously no buttons, as you well know. And obviously you got the drawer here, bit more of a squared off drawer, as you can tell, because obviously this, and then obviously oh, this is the CareDose drawer, and obviously you got your compartment at the front. So it says here, yeah, I do like the design of this machine. Let's say there's not too much going on. It's pretty self-explanatory. You got your temperature button where the temperature is, you spin where the spin is, delay, like to say you got a delay, that's self-explanatory. This one can be a tad confusing because yes, that's your soil level and your rapid time button, and like I say, if you don't know what it is without referring to a manual, then obviously that could be confusing. This one I do like because obviously this is the one for the different options: the pre-wash, the extra rinse, and the steam. The CareDose option, I don't see the point of having the top one because that would just tell you your water level, or your water hardness, sorry, not water level. Then obviously you got your option for for softener and detergent, on or off. These are additional options, special options. Obviously you've got the active wash, the one underneath it is night and day, and you have drum clean. Drum clean can only be activated when it's on the spin cycle, or you do it through the H-On app, and which I'm going to discuss the H-On app in a moment. So pretty much the other good things I like is when obviously go to rapid care. Apologise because it was a bit awkward. So obviously I can turn it all the way up to 1600 for a 14-minute wash. I could go up to 40 degrees on a 14-minute wash, but not that it does actually go up. Not that it actually goes up at all on that one. Probably might just hit 30 degrees, but 40 probably not. It does on 30, just about. 44 does, obviously when you touch the glass it does actually get warm. So I do use like the 14-minute one pretty often. So obviously you got the other ones. The allergy one I've not used. Fresh Care I do actually use quite a bit because it's 49 minutes, and obviously the spin does go up to 1600, 40 degrees, and it's a quicker time for a full load. You can do the extra rinses as well. Soft Care, that's the one I've just used because I've just literally washed my duvet in there because it does produce a high water level. What I have done is actually use the Soft Care through the app because it uses Aqua Plus, because that means that does actually use a bit more water as well. So when washing and rinsing, it will penetrate through the duvet, because being a bulky item and it soaks up a lot of water anyway. So that's why I use the Soft Care. Then the ones that I do actually use is have I gone? No. So obviously I do use cotton quite a bit. Eco one, I do use some. mainly use it for whites. I don't tend to use it for any other reason to. Well, I might do with a load if I want to just do a standard one, I'll do a standard cotton. If I don't care about time or when I want it to be finished by, then I do the eco. So that's pretty much it on that side of it. So the things that I'm not keen on, I do like CareDose, don't get me wrong, I do actually like it, puts it in the drum for you, but my issue is it doesn't, I don't know how much it's going to put in. I don't know if it's going to be enough for the actual load size of the load that's in there. When it's on cottons, it will actually detect the load, and obviously it will adjust accordingly with water. It does actually put more detergent in. What I do find with softener, I find that I'm using a lot of softener compared to when I used to put it in the when I used to put it in the drawer manually when I had my hot point. I found that my softener was lasting longer, but now because I use CareDose, it's getting a bit, well, is it worth doing that? I'm putting a softener in. I literally have to do it towards the end of the rinse. There's no point putting it in the front of the drum because it will go straight in there, which kind of defeats the object. So that's one of the things. The door I find is a little bit. It's a little bit plasticky. I don't know why. It just feels. It feels a bit cheap. The outer part. I mean, let's say the door here is quite thick, but I mean it's quite. I mean, hinge wise, it's on a hinge. It's a bit of a very hard plastic, which I've never seen before. Usually I see a metal one, but I've like I say. Yeah, it's a little bit not too sure about the door. Like I say, it feels, I mean, even the chrome just feels, it doesn't, well, that's just me though. So the other things I don't like is again, I'm going to go back to CareDose on this one. It's for the rapid washes. So for the rapid care washes, not rapid care, well, just the care ones generally. Again, when they put detergent in, goes in once. Again, you don't know how much is going in there. The thing is, I would recommend just to put a tablet in there, measure it out yourself, or even if you wanted to, if you've got a set of scales you can use. I'm not talking kitchen scales, I'm talking like bathroom scales. You put a your wash basket in there, put your laundry in, and just, because I did that yesterday with just put a bag on scales and it said I had 3 kilos worth of laundry, so I put it in there. And well, I did the auto dose anyway, but so yeah, that's the only dig about that one. Much of everything else, I am impressed by the new Eco. So here we have the Eco Power inverter. So that means it's a different motor from the silent inverters that Hoover have previously used, where they're not on my channel now, but I've had problems where after a few weeks, well, not I say a few weeks, maybe 2 to 3 months, the spin speed slows down on the top end. It doesn't go up to 1600. This has never actually gone off its top speed. So when I say never gone off its top speed, it's never slowed down. It's actually gone up to the selected spin speed that it's put on. So which I'm very impressed. And like I say, I did worry that this would slow down on the top speed. And the other things I don't really like, on the machine itself, I do actually like it. I would recommend it to anybody, but I would avoid, preferably, in my opinion, I would rather have a CareDose that actually puts it. See, the way it should have been done with CareDose is after 4 minutes, it detects the load, then it puts it into the drum. because I reckon LG and Samsung, one of the two top, because they actually detect the load before it starts. So that's probably why the auto dosing system is probably better on LG and Samsung compared to any others. I mean, Beko, don't know how it works. Hotpoint, I think, just bought out an auto dose system. Haven't really looked at it yet. It's just because I was on AO.com and they have a brand new Hotpoint washing machine, which has apparently auto dosing technology. So it's a very, very brand new one. So the things that I'm going to go to the app now, and I'm obviously just going to get out my kitchen so I can just sit on the sofa. So now I'm going to be going on to the pros and cons of the H-On app. The reason I'm doing it in this video as well is because it's a review of the whole thing and the functionalities and what obviously you can do with it. So the good thing about the H-On app, it's like I say with Wi-Fi. You can actually control it from anywhere in the world. Even if you do decide to leave it on and you want to go to France and then you just want to put some washing on, then you can just remotely control it wherever you are in the world. Don't see the point of that. It'd probably just more likely be just like out shopping or something. So that's a good functionality of that. There are hundreds of programs. Well, I think there's too many, to be honest. But you say you do have the selection of apps, not apps, cycles, sorry. And obviously you get to tweak, you get a lot more options than you do with, than you do on the machine itself. Because where you've just got the ones you select on the machine, like the pre-wash, steam, extra rinse, you can add more rinses through the app. Like I say, you can add 3 more rinses with the 2 that's already preset, or whichever's preset with the cycle. So you obviously can get additional rinses. So if you do have sensitive skin, so you just make sure you get the detergent out of the out of your laundry. Obviously you've got a night time. So obviously I'll only do 400 RPM intermittent spins. You can do the pre-wash there. There's a Hygiene Plus on there. Obviously you got, and then as I say, you do get more options whilst using the H-On app over the and using it on the machine. So which can be a good benefit. And also Aqua Plus, as I did mention before. So it uses a bit more water, like especially if you want to like it's more a benefit of like cleaning on the wash cycle. So it uses a bit more water. So as I say, that's a good thing. You can run a maintenance cycle. Drum clean, or you could call it maintenance as well. You can run the drum clean through there. You can do diagnostics, so you can actually make sure that everything is running. So let's say the motor, the tumbling of the drum, the speed, etc. So that will do that. Obviously, you can do it on the machine, which I've shown in a video. Just head to the light and just go through all my videos, and you'll be able to find it there. So you will be able to, like, you can do all that kind of stuff. Look at diagnostics, look at all the cycles you've used, how much energy you've used, and lots of information there. So I say it is good on that part, but for the next part, this is just what I don't like about it. I'm finding that a lot of the cycles are actually not tailored to what it says, because I've noticed that some of the cycles are, like, say, I'm going to use a cuddly toy for example. It will use a wall wash, and it's not a dedicated cycle to cuddly toys. I've noticed that when I did a hygiene 60, the app said 1 hour 41, but when I actually put on the display on the machine, it said 2 hours 49. So basically, that information that just said it was it's just a standard cotton wash. I could have literally gone on over to the machine, put it on cottons, and started it that way. Yes, so I've noticed, like, so it's just renamed different cycles for the different materials. Like, say, either diving suits or backpacks could be for a named on the ones that are on the machine. So that's what I found. If I find it disappointing with cycles, is You have loads of them, but a lot of them are literally a duplicate of a cycle that's already there. So it doesn't kind of either benefit with anything really. It would be nice if there was, okay, with the new Eco Power motor, that there was some kind of new functionality, like with like drum movements. I'm going to use the LG as an example, even though that's direct drive. That will like do different motions with different things. I mean, the drums designs never changed for the last 10 years. But I'm saying with the benefit of like maybe the drum design, the pattern, and just like I say, do different motions, either do distribution to mix in with things more, or with the detergent more, sorry. And like I say, just do different things, do different drum motions. See, and that's a disappointing thing, to say, with the cycles there. So that's to say, I don't really use a care label thing, because you can usually take a picture of the wash and it'll just determine what the best cycle is. In all honesty, to me, my opinion, it's just a little bit of a gimmick. I mean, it could be handy for those who don't really know what to, if you've got mixed fabrics, or you like new to using washing machines, or you're a youngster, probably in the teens and 20s, and think, oh god, how the hell do I use this? Obviously you got the option to just take a picture of a thing, or even, and then you just like determine what cycle to put it on. I think, 'cause like I say, I've never used it, because I know what I'm doing anyway. So I mean, do comment below if you've actually used, have actually taken a picture of a load, and how's it worked? How's it worked for you? It would be good to like find out from yourselves what your experience is with it. So my overall conclusion, I would recommend this machine, and I have said it in my previous other review videos. I would recommend this to anybody. I would say buy the regular, just buy the regular H-Wash 500 series, not the CareDose one, because you get to put in the amount of detergent you want. Yes, okay, it puts it in for you, but like I say, you don't know how much is going in there. And that's just my dig at it. As I said, I've not had any bad results. Don't get me wrong, it's always come out fresh. I've had a couple of comments where it's like been smelling, it's not been working properly. But for me personally, it's done the job. So yeah, I would just get the normal one. With, you still get the same style drawer, but obviously you just have the compartments in there. Your pre-wash, main wash, and your softener, as you usually do. Yeah, so, and obviously the benefit is, especially for the big families, and you want to do quick washes, especially using Fresh Care, which is only 49 minutes, which is the quickest, for 49 minutes, that's the quickest quick wash I've ever known, and does a 1600 spin. So it is good for that, for quick washes. So I would highly recommend that. I say you can buy this on Currys. You can go to AO and find it there. They do them in white, graphite, and black. Obviously the one I've got is in black. They do ranges between 9 and 10 kilos. They do other models that are more, I think, between 11, 12. I think they do 13 and 14, because I think somebody mentioned in the comments in one of my videos, they do a 14 kilos. So it does go up really, really big with these these H-Wash series machines. So do have a look around. As I say, this is 10 kilo. I will recommend it to anybody, regardless of if you live on your own like me, because I like to do more loads, more clothes, less washing. Obviously for busy households as well. So yeah, it's definitely worth a purchase. Anyway, so subscribe to the channel, so you get and ding the notification bell so you get notified of all of my videos. and I will see all you lot in the next one.